Going on YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, we'll be talking about different ways to find outfit inspo beyond TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. Now, when it comes to fashion, outfit inspiration is something that a lot of people lack and struggle with finding. We all know the go-to places to find your inspiration is going to be TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. Now, I'm not saying these are bad places to pull inspiration from, because you can find a lot of different cool pieces of clothing in different styles while exploring these platforms. But these are the go-to platforms. Everybody's using these platforms to post their content and post their pictures and post outfits and clothing, and it's getting a lot oversaturated. There's not a lot of originality throughout these three apps anymore, because you're starting to see the same outfits recycled throughout these three apps. So I figured I might as well go and put y'all boys and girls on game to some different ways that y'all can actually find outfit inspo beyond these apps and make your style a lot more versatile. Before we get into the video, feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below. Also, hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified when your butt uploads another video. But I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much longer, so we're finna go and hop straight into today's video. So we're gonna start the video talking about your own closet. It starts with you. You have to go to your closet or wherever you store your wardrobe. You have to analyze your entire wardrobe. Now, when I say analyze your entire wardrobe, you want to analyze every single piece of clothing that you have in your wardrobe. Now, this can be things that you are not wearing, things that you impulsively purchase, clothes that you are wearing on a day-to-day basis, clothes that are regularly in your rotation. And this can be clothes that you purchase but you don't have any idea on how you really want to fill these around your style or really help you use to really elevate your style. You want to analyze every single specific clothing that you have in your wardrobe. And this can be anybody that has an established wardrobe. This can be anybody that's trying to rebuild their wardrobe from scratch. Somebody that's trying to get into fashion. Anybody can do this. Literally everybody can do this, but you have to analyze the clothes that you already have in your wardrobe before you can start going to pull inspiration from different places, because you're starting with yourself and you're giving yourself time to actually figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you're purchasing off of impulsive purchases, and you're actually just giving your time to really analyze and see what you have throughout your wardrobe. It's always a great thing when you know what you have in your closet and you know what you're wearing and you know what you're not wearing, so you can filter out and take the things that you are not wearing and replace it with things that you are going to regularly use throughout the rotation, because everybody wants to have their dream wardrobe, and you can't have your dream wardrobe if you don't know what you have in your wardrobe. And that's where your style starts. Your style starts with you, and when you figure out what you have and what you like and what you're wearing regularly on a day-to-day basis, it makes it a lot easier down the line for you to go to different sources to pull different inspiration to revolve around the things that you are already wearing throughout your style. And I done told y'all a lot about this in previous videos. I'm always telling y'all to start with analyzing your closet. Anything throughout fashion starts with you. You have to figure out you before you can go pull inspiration from other sources, because if you can't figure out what you like, you're just honestly going to be impulsively purchasing things off of what influencers are showing you on the net, or you're going to just be buying a lot of different pieces of clothing that you have no intent to wear, or you have no sense of how you're going to feel it around your style. You want to have a sense of everything that you have. So if you really want to figure out how to find some different inspiration, figure out how you can really make your style a lot more versatile, and figure out how you can actually start purchasing things that you actually like, I will honestly tell y'all to start off with analyzing your entire wardrobe. You can literally go through every single piece of clothing. You can throw it on. You can take pictures in these clothing, like document it day by day. You don't have to do this all in one day. You can document it day by day until you come up with everything that you want to do with the clothes that you already have in your wardrobe. Like I'm saying, you can take pictures. You can look in the mirror. You can put together different cool combinated outfits. You can find multiple different ways to style each piece in your wardrobe. Even if you know for a fact you don't like it, you want to figure out different ways that you can actually style that piece, because if you can find different ways to style a specific piece, I'm telling you, you may find love with that piece just by you taking the time out the day to analyze it instead of just saying that you don't like the clothing piece. So if you want to figure out how to find find different inspiration beyond TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest, and you don't want to dress and be like everybody else, I will honestly tell you to start with your wardrobe, see what you have, analyze every single thing that you have in your wardrobe, and try to make some cool combinated outfits with every single piece to see if you can find love within pieces that you are not wearing on a day-to-day basis. So that's gonna be the first thing that y'all need to do if y'all are trying to find some different inspiration. It starts with you, it starts with your wardrobe, and it starts with the clothes that you already have in your wardrobe. So go analyze them clothes, find some different ways that you could really inspire yourself to wear these specific pieces that you already have. And I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna make the process a lot easier, it's gonna make it a lot more fun for you, and it's gonna make it a lot less stress-free. So now the next thing that y'all can do to find some different inspiration beyond the internet in general is gonna be browse local thrift stores and vintage shops. Now, browsing local thrift stores and vintage shops can inspire unique outfit combinations and show how to style vintage pieces. Now, I done told y'all this in previous videos. When you go thrifting at thrift stores and vintage shops, you want to analyze the entire store. You want to go through every single section of the thrift store, because you can be inspired to create different cool combinated pieces of outfits off of different things that you see throughout thrift stores. You may see a couch with a cool color palette that can inspire one of your outfits. You might see some shoes that can help inspire one of the sneakers that you have throughout your style. And the cool thing about thrift stores and vintage shops, you typically get to try these clothing items on. You may not even be looking into purchasing this specific clothing item, but you may like this clothing item, and you might already have something in your wardrobe that is very similar to this piece, and you may or may not be wearing this piece that you already have in your wardrobe. So that time that you're in the thrift store really looking and exploring different things that can really help inspire some cool combinated outfits, you could really be trying on different pieces of clothing and putting together different things that you are seeing in the thrift store to help you when you go back home and look at the wardrobe that you already have. But the thrift store and vintage stores are just a place where you could really get a peace of mind, and you could really figure out some cool combinated ways to style different cool combinated outfits. But you got to analyze these whole stores. Like I'm telling y'all, not even just the clothing portion of the store. They may have some art in there. They may have, there's just a lot of different things that y'all can honestly find in a thrift store, because thrift store is full of a lot of things that people didn't want and people feel like have good resale value on it. So it's not just strictly for clothing. You can find a lot of different vintage things throughout a thrift store that could really help y'all inspire and create some cool combinated outfits. So like I'm saying, bro, if y'all trying to find some different inspiration and y'all not trying to use the internet and y'all really want to separate yourself from everybody else so you could be doing your own thing and finding your own personal style and on your own specific route, I will honestly tell y'all, hit the vintage shops, hit the thrift stores, because I'm telling y'all, when y'all hit these thrift stores and vintage stores, it gives you that time to really analyze the whole store, analyze this specific space, and figure out different cool combinated ways to style clothing and different cool combinated ways to come up with outfit combinations. I'm telling y'all, bro. So if you're like one of them people that are stuck on honestly wearing one color, you only wear black and white, I guarantee you go analyze a thrift store or you analyze a vintage shop and you look at different things with different cool color palettes, I'm telling you, you're gonna find your love for wearing different combinated clothing. It happened to me at the beginning of my style journey. I don't think I done told y'all this in a lot of my videos in the past. I honestly used to just wear black and white. That's strictly all I was wearing. That was my go-to. Nothing wrong with it, because you can never go wrong with black and white. But I wanted to step out my comfort zone, and I didn't know exactly how to step out my comfort zone. So I just went to the local thrift stores. I analyzed the thrift stores. I found different combinated color palettes, and I started implementing different colors off of those color palettes into my style, and I started creating different cool combinated outfits. My style started to elevate, and my style started to constantly evolve at a rapid rate just off of me making that decision to go to the thrift store and vintage stores and really just analyze the entire store and look at different cool combinated things that help me create cool combinated outfits. So it's like This is one of them ways that you can honestly find inspiration, and you don't have to take this inspiration from anybody else. You can literally just go to a thrift store and see, you may see a specific vase, like a flower vase that got a cool color palette on it. You might pull inspiration from that color palette to go out there and create an outfit strictly off of the colors that you've seen on that vase. And you can always take a picture of it. You could always purchase it because it's not going to be that much, but you could always take a picture of it and then come back to this color palette when you figure out, when you find something similar to those colors, and make a cool combinated outfit. I'm telling you, bro. So if y'all really want to find some different inspiration and you want to separate yourself from the world, separate yourself from fashion, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, I will honestly tell y'all to go to the thrift stores, analyze these thrift stores, analyze these vintage stores, and find different cool combinated ways that y'all can style some cool combinated pieces of clothing and cool combinated outfits. I'm just telling y'all, bro, it's gonna make your process a lot more fun for you. You're gonna start to understand a lot more about fashion. You're gonna be enjoying fashion a lot more, and you're gonna be having a lot less stress. So go on and hit up them local thrift stores, hit up them local vintage stores, take your time and go through this whole entire store and analyze every single section throughout these stores. And I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna find different ways to pull inspiration. You're gonna find different ways to create your own cool combinated outfits. Now, the next thing that I want to go over in the video is probably gonna be the most fun thing that y'all could do to find some inspiration beyond TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this video grew up watching animated cartoon shows, whether it was Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, or even Nickelodeon. And if y'all notice, some of y'all favorite characters typically wore the same outfit, same wardrobe every single video, every single season. So you could literally go back and literally watch some of your favorite animated TV shows, and you can literally pull inspiration from the characters within these TV shows. It just makes the process a lot more fun, and you start to understand a lot more, and it just brings back that childhood fun and mixing it with fashion. It's just gonna make the process a lot more fun, and I guarantee you're gonna start to find a lot of different cool combinated ways that you can implement different characters into your style. Now, you don't have to specifically dress exactly like your favorite characters, but you can pull certain color palettes, certain ways that they style things, and you can bring them together and put them together throughout your style to create your own combinated outfits. Now, this is something that I have decided to look into. I haven't done it just yet, but if y'all notice that a lot of the characters that y'all grew up watching, they've inspired a lot of the trends that y'all are seeing in today's date. I've been told y'all in previous videos, fashion trends are just recycled trends. If you see something popular, it was inspired by another trend years ago, and cartoon characters have set trends for fashion for years and years to come. So you could always look into a character that you really looked into, and you could really pull some things from these characters to create some cool combinated outfits. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's just gonna make the process a lot more fun for you. It's gonna just open up your creativity to really bring a lot of different things together and create cool combinated outfits. Like, who doesn't want to do that, bro? You don't have to dress like everybody else. You're not in the mix. You're doing your own thing, and you're just pulling things that you grew up with into your style. And I'm trying to tell you, bro, if you grew up on it and you loved it as a kid, I guarantee you putting together outfits revolving around these animations is gonna make your style a lot more versatile. It's gonna open up your creativity, and you're gonna start to understand a lot of different cool combinated ways that you can style some outfits. So if y'all really want some different ways to find some inspiration, I will honestly tell y'all to dive into the animated shows that y'all watch growing up, whether it's Power Rangers, SpongeBob, Timmy Turner, y'all know how it go, Jimmy Neutron, all these different cartoon shows that y'all watch growing up. And it don't even gotta be just animated shows. It could be the real life TV shows that y'all watched growing up, like Drake and Josh, Nesty Classified. There's just a lot of different shows that y'all can really look into when it comes to creating outfits. It doesn't just have to be strictly off of cartoon related shows. Y'all can even look at your favorite animes. I'm not really into anime, so I don't really know anything, but one of my favorite characters growing up, I like the way they dress, is the way Arnold dressed. Arnold really brought back he didn't bring it back, but he really set the tone for the putting the skirts over pants like the females out there are doing right now. Hey Arnold was doing that in the 1990s. So that's a trend that's been recycled. That's a trend that inspired trends that we are seeing in today's day. That's an example of how cartoons really influence the trends that you are seeing in today's day. So like I said, bro, y'all can look at any TV show that y'all watched growing up and just pull inspiration from these TV shows of your favorite characters. And I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna spice up the process. It's gonna spice up your style, and it's just gonna make everything a lot more fun. And y'all just gonna enjoy the process. So like I said, bro, if y'all want to find some different inspiration, I honestly tell y'all to dive into the TV shows that y'all watch growing up and just pull inspiration from your favorite cartoon characters or favorite TV stars. All right, y'all, now the next thing I want to go over in the video is going to be travel. Exploring different cultures can offer new ideas for outfits. Pay attention to detail and look at local fashion styles in different countries for unique elements to incorporate throughout your style. Now, I done said this in a lot of my videos in the past. Y'all gotta get out there and go travel to different countries and different cultures and see how these cultures perceive fashion differently than where you're from or where you reside at, because you can find a lot of different styles and that other countries and cultures incorporate throughout their styles on a day-to-day basis. When you travel and you see new things, you're gonna explore different things than where you're from or where you reside at. Like I said previously, like say for instance you travel to London, you're gonna practically see how London is known for the way that they tailor and put their clothes together throughout their street style. They tailor a lot of their clothes to make their clothes fit properly on their body. Far as if you travel to a place like Amsterdam, they're gonna be known for the way that they put together their outfits and the way that they layer their clothing. If you want to get some better insight and better ideas on how to layer clothing, go to Amsterdam. I guarantee you're gonna see a lot of different ways and a lot of different clothing items that you may have not even known about, and you're gonna see how they put together these outfits. And if you travel to somewhere like New York is a mix of all different types of cultures, different countries, and different types of styles. You're gonna see a lot of different things throughout New York. You can even travel where you're from. Go through your state and see how different parts of your states dress differently, because not every single state in Georgia dresses the exact same. Like Atlanta is dressing differently than South Carolina, if that makes any specific sense. Just different places throughout your state, you're gonna see a lot of different ways that each state practically switch their styles up from the next state. They may pull some influence from another state, but they don't dress the exact same way as where you're from. So y'all just gotta get out there and travel, bro. Y'all gotta make fashion a lot more fun. It's gonna make it a lot more fun because you're gonna be exploring a lot of different things that you don't get to see on a day-to-day basis. I'm not just telling y'all to go out there and travel. Whenever y'all go on vacation or y'all travel to different countries, y'all traveling to different states, y'all want to be analyzing the way people practically put together different outfits and different clothing items. This is gonna influence you to start making better outfits or start styling different things that you practically did not know you could style. If you see somebody else rocking something with confidence and you feel like you could wear that, or that's something that could really be used to help elevate your style, you should always be taking a note of that and seeing if you could go find something very similar to what they're actually wearing. Or you could even go up to them and have a conversation and ask them where did they get this specific clothing item from. But like I said, bro, if y'all really want to find some different inspiration beyond TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and y'all want to dress your own way and y'all don't want to be using the same recycled outfits and styles over and over again, I will honestly tell y'all to go out there and start traveling. And while y'all traveling, y'all want to start analyzing local places and local styles in those places that y'all are traveling to, and y'all want to be pulling elements that y'all actually like from these places and bringing them back together and filling them into your style. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's gonna make the process a lot more easy for you. It's gonna make it a lot more fun for you. Your style is gonna be a lot more versatile, and you're just gonna have a lot of different mixed styles and different cultures into your style that practically help you create this personal style that you are trying to develop. So like I said, if y'all are trying to find different ways to get some inspiration, not on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, or the internet, just in general, I will honestly tell y'all, start traveling. And while y'all traveling, y'all want to go out there and actually analyze these different places that y'all are traveling and taking elements that you like from these places and start putting them together and incorporating them throughout your style. Alright y'all, so that indeed is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope this video entertained y'all. I hope this video informed y'all, and I hope this video just helped y'all find some different ways to find some inspiration. And I honestly hope y'all go out there and actually take the information that I put in this video and relay it into your real life situation. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna make your process a lot more easier. You're gonna have a lot more ways to style clothing, and your style is gonna be a lot more versatile. Now, this video is not telling y'all not to go out there and look on Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok, because those are the most accessible ways to find influence. You can still use those apps, but try to incorporate the different things that I put in today's video in there as well. And I guarantee you, you're gonna enjoy fashion more, and you're gonna enjoy where your style is actually leading to as it grows and grows and grows at a constant rate. I'm just putting y'all boys and girls on game. But before we wrap up the video, if y'all did indeed enjoy the video, feel free to hit the red subscribe button, also hit the like button, and hit the post notification bell so y'all can be notified when your boy uploads another video. And feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. Because like I told y'all in the past, closed mouths don't get fed. If y'all don't let me know what y'all want to see, I don't know what type of content y'all want me to bring to the channel. So feel free to just let me know in the comments down below. It's literally free. Just let me know what you want to see, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. But I don't want to talk y'all heads off too much longer, so it's been your boy Ty, aka Tynotrixh, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.